Yeah, it's on.
Okay, there you are. I'm horrible.
Oh.
Say your ABCs.
A, B, C, D, E, F, G,
What you got?
H, I, J, K, L.
Jacob Winkler, WHSH TV. Woo! All right, boys. Whew, it's hot. Hello and welcome to WHSH TV. I'm Jacob Winkler and with me is JJ Brown. Coming up on today's show, we'll preview the next exhibit at the Davis County Museum honoring some local basketball teams and players. Plus, the Arts and Flowers Garden Club is gearing up for the Big Spring Garden Show on Saturday.
In sports, the Hatches boys celebrate senior night tomorrow night as they face off with Evansville Memorial on the final home game of the season. And we will pass along ticket information for next week's Big 3A sectional here at the Hatchet House.
All that much more. It's Thursday, February 23rd, and you're watching WHSH TV. Welcome back to WHSH TV. Just in time for the boys basketball sectionals kicking off next week, the Davis County Museum is proud to present a new exhibit that features some great teams and players from the past. We went to the museum to visit with King Graber to find out more about this new exhibit and what it has to offer.
We try to have a little bit of all sports in the exhibit. Obviously, as this is a small community in Indiana, high school basketball is going to feature pretty prominently. So we've got a lot of memorabilia and documents and photographs from high school basketball teams throughout the years. But we've also got a number of adult memorabilia from baseball teams that were in all the small communities in the early 20th century. We've also got some bowling and other track and field, football. We have a lot of old high school football photographs here from very early in the 20th century. So the exhibit is attempting to be a very all-encompassing exhibit from all the sports and recreation in Daviess County. Most of the artifacts and the photographs in the exhibit come from the museum collection. And the museum collection is and has been acquired over the years of people in the community bringing in their materials to be donated. We've also, just for this exhibit, some people have been generous enough to bring in, for some short-term loans, different artifacts. But that's how, generally speaking, the museum acquires all of its materials, is through community donations. This exhibit is actually going to be opening in the next couple of weeks. It's open in the sense that you can currently come and see it being put together. But the official opening date will be March the 2nd. At that point, we hope to have everything, all of the presentations and all of the cabinets filled. And so people can come out and see it on Thursday, March the 2nd.
Visit the museum during regular hours to see the new exhibit and be sure to tune in to the special show of memories with some of the great players from the past before the sectional championship game next Saturday night on Memories 107.9 FM WAMW. The weather the past several days has been great for February, and many locals have been suffering from cabin fever and had the chance to get out and take in some sunshine at the golf course this weekend. The temperatures have been near record highs for several days, and warmer temperatures are expected to continue. Showers and thunderstorms will move in Friday, unfortunately bringing cooler temperatures for Saturday and Sunday. JJ Brown will have all the details on the upcoming forecast in just a few minutes. With springtime temps and spring fever in the air, Washington Arts and Flower Club is in full swing and has a big event planned for this Saturday. The club will present their annual Garden Expo through the Garden Gate Saturday from 9 a.m. to 3 p.m. at the East Side Park. At the East Side Park Community Building Club, member Sheila O'Malley tells us more about what they have planned for the big day.
What is our Arts and Garden Club? It's basically, we have a lot to do with the environment. We were big in instigating the Team Up to Clean Up here in Washington with the city, and we like to beautify the city. We do the hanging baskets on Main Street. We do a lot around the park here at East Side Park, and just, you know, the environment is what we're really interested in, beautifying the city. The upcoming expo is February the 25th, from 9 to 3. It'll be here at Eastside Park. And it's mainly, we're trying to keep it in the gardening aspect, try to have most of it pertaining to the garden. We've got gardening seeds. We've got several nurseries that's going to be here. And, but there's going to be something for everyone. It's not totally garden effective. So we'll have food. It's free admission. We'll have food. In the morning we'll have, let's see, the hot cinnamon rolls, which you'll be able to smell when you walk through the door. And then in the afternoon we'll have a lunch, a light lunch. And we're also having a silent auction. This is one of our biggest fundraisers. So it helps us, you know, do the planting of the flowers, helps us to maintain the beautification of Washington. And the silent auction, it'll end at 2 o'clock, but everything else will keep going until 3. If someone wants to join, they can give us a call. Any club member, they could call, and we're having an open invitation this March. March the 9th is our club meeting, and it'll be held at the Washington Carnegie Library. So if anyone's interested in joining, just give us a call, give someone a call, and we'll be glad to invite them to come and see what we do. And I think they'll have a good time. They can call me. I'm the president this year, Sheila O'Malley, at 812-257-0410. Spring has sprung here in the park, so I think Saturday's going to be a little cooler, so maybe that will help a lot. People won't want to come out like they are today, and they'll be wanting to stay inside a little bit, so come inside to the building. It'll be just like spring. The flowers will be blooming. So hope to see you there.
One new event added to this year's is the addition of the pottery class. Lee Coates, a self-described plant geek, will teach the process to each student. 4 one-hour classes will be given beginning at 9:30 a.m. Cost to create your own pottery is only $10. For more details on the pottery classes and to schedule a time call 812-257-0410. Coming up after the break, we'll have a quick look at your weekend forecast, and we will run down the sectional ticket information for next week's basketball tournament. Stay tuned. You're watching WHSH TV.
This new dad is picturing a tree house in the sky, but he's ignoring the instructions. Good luck, big guy. His kids know that he's building without a clue. Never been so good with nails and glue. Now we're trapped inside a box. I hope mom knows what to do. Mom! See, you don't have to be perfect to be the perfect parent.
Thousands of siblings in foster care will take you just as you are.
The average text takes your eyes off the road for nearly 5 seconds.
So who's going to do what?
I'll pack the dead batteries.
Great.
I'll only put what I don't need into a duffel bag.
Perfect. That's totally unhelpful.
No problem.
Meanwhile, I will try to comfort everyone by speaking in a calm voice. And who is going to handle supplies?
I can forget to do a list for us.
Thanks, pal.
We couldn't be any less prepared. I'm proud of you guys.
Talk to your kids about who to call, where to meet, what to pack. Visit ready.gov/kids for tips and information.
Welcome back to WHSH. I'm Gage Brown. We're going to take a quick look at your weekend weather. For your weekend outlook, starting on Saturday, it'll be mostly cloudy with high of 38s and low of 24s. And on Sunday, it'll be turned into mostly sunny. It'll become midday, and then it'll be becoming partly cloudy towards the end of the day there. And the highs will be around 49 and lows around 38. That is your weekend weather right here at WHSH.
Okay, so what would you bring to my company?
What do you need?
I need problem-solving skills.
I got through high school without a car, a phone, or a computer.
No college degree, though.
Not yet, but life's taught me a lot, and I'm ready for more.
Well, you're not the typical kind of candidate that I hire. But you are exactly what I'm looking for.
Your company could be missing out on the candidates it needs most. Learn how to find a great pool of untapped talent at gradsoflife.org.
Here's to the things that can keep us safe. Those we use all the time with hardly a thought. Those that are silently standing by to save our lives. And now, those that we carry with us everywhere we go. Many mobile devices will now bring you wireless emergency alerts, real-time information directly from local sources you know and trust. With the unique sound and vibration, you'll be in the know, wherever you are.
What do you think it would be like to teach? Chances are, you have no idea. Teachers today are breaking down obstacles, finding innovative ways to instill old lessons, proving that greatness can be found in everyday places, and that you don't need to be famous to be unforgettable. That's what it's like to teach.
Welcome back. In this week's always popular hallway beat, Zach Guthrie headed back into the halls to find out what type of music students enjoyed and just exactly what is the hot tunes here at WHS.
So who's your favorite artist and what's your favorite song by them?
I Spy by Kyle.
My favorite artist is the Migos, and the favorite song is Kelly Price.
Dwayne Shake, report to the office. Dwayne Shake.
Well, I'm a big Karate Kid fan, so my favorite artist has to be Joe Esposito, and the song is You're the Best Around.
Will you sing it for us?
I'm not much of a singer.
Justin Bieber and Baby.
Florida Georgia Line, Love is the Answer, Music is Healing.
My favorite song by the artist I love would have to be Molly Cyrus by Stitches.
Next week is boys basketball sectional week across the state of Indiana. Beginning Tuesday night, play will kick off in the 3A tournament here at the Hatchet House. Sectional tickets are on sale this week in the high school athletic office. Athletic Secretary Stephanie Garland gave us the rundown about sales this week.
You can purchase tickets here in the athletic office. We're here from 7:45 to 3:45 every day except for Saturday, Sunday, and our last day for ticket sales will be Tuesday at noon. They're $10 and we will only sell season. We will not sell individual tickets.
Tickets are on sale during the regular school hours in the athletic office. You should enter the school at Gate 6. Tomorrow night will be senior night for the Hatchets as they face off with Evansville Memorial. We spoke with junior starter Gage Latham to get his thoughts on the seniors and the Hatchets draw for the tournament next week.
This regular season game with all the seniors for senior night is going to be an emotional night because I've just grown to really enjoy playing with Austin Fox, Jeremiah Kirsch, Jacob Overton, and Matthew Stevens. And they're just great leaders on the court, and it's really fun to play with them. So it's going to be an emotional night, but it should be a fun night. My thoughts on the sectional draw is that I think we have the toughest road to the sectional championship because we have to go through a very tough Jasper team and a very tough Pike Central team, which would be very hard for us to do, even though we did beat them earlier in the year. And depending on who comes out of the other side, it'll probably be either a very good Vincent's team or a very good Princeton team. So it'll be a tough road to the championship. The team I'd really like to see in the sectional championship, I'd love to see Southridge, seeing that we beat them by around 20 points early in the season. But if I had to pick between Princeton and Vincent's, I'd probably pick to see Vincent's. The Big 8 championship, it was very good for our high school team because it's very confidence boosting getting that last win on the road at a very tough Mount Carmel, and I think it's really going to boost our confidence as we go into the tournament.
Once again, the Hatchets open the tournament Tuesday night at 6:30 p.m. against Jasper. We'll have the game live here on Whsh TV. A reminder before the game tomorrow night, don't forget the Bow Spaghetti dinner in the cafeteria. The dinner will be from 5 to 7 p.m. and the cost is $8. Proceeds from the dinner will go to the Lonson Riley family. After the game, a benefit dance will also be held for students in the junior high gym, with DJ Fry come out for a fun after the game tomorrow night. Coming up after the break, we'll have a more detailed look at the latest in sports this week with Lauren Andis. You're watching Whsh TV.
What do you think it would be like to teach? Chances are, you have no idea. Teachers today are breaking down obstacles, finding innovative ways to instill old lessons, proving that greatness can be found in everyday places, and that you don't need to be famous to be unforgettable. That's what it's like to teach.
Okay, so what would you bring to my company?
What do you need?
I need problem-solving skills.
I got through high school without a car, a phone, or a computer.
No college degree, though.
Not yet, but life's taught me a lot, and I'm ready for more.
Well, you're not the typical kind of candidate that I hire. But you are exactly what I'm looking for.
Your company could be missing out on the candidates it needs most. Learn how to find a great pool of untapped talent at gradsoflife.org.
Welcome back. I'm Lauren Andis with WHSH Sports. The IHS AA Girls Basketball State Finals are set for this Saturday at Bankers Life Fieldhouse in Indianapolis. The 42nd Annual Girls Tournament kicks off Saturday morning at 10:30 a.m. with Wood Memorial taking on Union State in Class 1A. In Game 2, Oak Hill will play Eastern Pekin for the 2A championship. In the night session, Saturday night, beginning at 6 p.m., South Bend St. Joseph will face North Harrison for the 3A title, and the 4A game will wrap up the day featuring Homestead against Pike. The boys' basketball sectional draw was held on Sunday in a big tournament at the Washington Hatchet House beginning Tuesday. The 3A sectional will open from Washington facing Jasper in Game 1. Game 2 will put Vincennes-Lincoln against South Ridge. Pike Central will face the winner of Washington versus Jasper, and Princeton will await the winner of Vincennes and South Ridge. In Class 2A at Eastern Green, a Titan matchup right after the bat as the number 3 Barry Vikings will meet number 6 Linton in the opening game. In Class 1A at North Davies, Washington Catholic will play Shoals in the semifinal, and North Davies will play in the semifinal against Lagodi and Vincennes-Reveille. In college hoops this week, Ryan Klein scored 6 of his 11 points in overtime to lift number 14 Purdue past a tough challenge from Penn State, 74-70 on Tuesday night. The Boilers improved to 23-5 and 12-3 in the Big Ten. The Indiana Hoosiers suffered their 5th straight loss Tuesday, this time at the hands of Iowa. Also in overtime, 96-90, Iowa was able to snap a 3-game losing streak at the hands of the hapless Hoosiers, who continue their struggles. And our final sports note, NASCAR racing gets in full swing this weekend with the annual Daytona 500 running Sunday. I'm Lauren Andis with WHSH Sports. We will be right back to wrap up our show right after this.
Okay, so what would you bring to my company?
What do you need?
I need problem-solving skills.
I got through high school without a car, a phone, or a computer.
No college degree, though.
Not yet, but life's taught me a lot, and I'm ready for more.
Well, you're not the typical kind of candidate that I hire. But you are exactly what I'm looking for.
Your company could be missing out on the candidates it needs most. Learn how to find a great pool of untapped talent at gradsoflife.org.
I'm a teacher. Let me tell you what I make. I make learning a privilege, not a chore, and frustration a tool, not an obstacle. I make working hard seem easy and giving up impossible. I make an old subject feel like a fresh thought and unconventional methods common. I'm a teacher. I make more.
Here's to the things that can keep us safe. Those we use all the time with hardly a thought. Those that are silently standing by to save our lives.
Hello.
And now, those that we carry with us everywhere
That
we
happened
go.
to me last year.
Many mobile devices will now bring you wireless emergency alerts, real-time information directly from local sources you know and trust. With the unique sound and vibration, you'll be in the know wherever you are.
Welcome back to WHSH. I'm Gage Brown. Let's take a quick look at your extended weather forecast. We're going to start off on the west coast. Up in the northwest or the Washington, Oregon region, we got some rain coming in, and we got some snow coming in and down from the north. And going further south into California, there's some rain coming on the coast, but if you go further into California, there's not much precipitation. And you go into the mountains of Colorado, there's some snow going on there. And then let's transition into the middle. There's a lot of heavy snow up in the Nebraska area around there, and if you go further south, there's not much going on in Texas currently. And if we move further east, in the Midwest region, there is a cold front coming in from the north, so it's going to start getting colder coming up this weekend. And if you go to the New England area, there's some rain, there's some thunderstorms going on, and then further south, there's not much precipitation going on. Let's take a quick look at your weekend weather. For the weekend outlook, starting on Saturday, it's going to be mostly cloudy with highs of 38 and lows of 24. And then on Sunday, it's going to start out sunny and it's with highs of 49. And then as we go further into the night, it's going to turn cloudy and it's going to get down to lows of 38. On to next week. Next week, there's going to be rain starting on Monday and Tuesday. Scattered showers with high of 64, low of 34. And when it comes to Saturday, it's going to be mostly, towards the second half of the week, it's going to be more sunny with highs around the 50s. And that is your weather.
Thanks, JJ. On behalf of our entire team at WHSH on the campus of Washington High School, I'd like to thank everyone for watching. Have a great weekend, and we'll see you next week here on WHSH TV.
Here's to the things that can keep us safe. Those we use all the time with hardly a thought. Those that are silently standing by to save our lives. And now, those that we carry with us everywhere we go. Many mobile devices will now bring you wireless emergency alerts, real-time information directly from local sources you know and trust. With the unique sound and vibration, you'll be in the know wherever you are.
The average text takes your eyes off the road for nearly 5 seconds.